So you're gonna answer Fisher for me.
Okay, so my main man for sure was asking about Aphrodite. So Aphrodite's child was Eros, and we all know Eros as Cupid. All right. So I cannot remember who Aphrodite's parents were, but what's coming to my mind is that Aphrodite's dad was Uranus, but I can't. Greek myth. These gods were all full of scandal, like the cab driver said. They're just scandalous. So Aphrodite's dad was Uranus, but I can't remember who his mom was, because so it could have been probably his own daughter. Who knows? Anyway, but then Aphrodite's son was Eros, who we know as Cupid. Cupid with the arrow. Aphrodite was forced into marriage with Hephaestus, this ugly, crippled blacksmith, the one that cleaved um, Zeus's forehead for Athena to spring out. Anyway, so she was forced into marriage with him, but then she had her own side stuff going on. And for me, the most interesting story I know about Aphrodite was she's carrying Eros, Cupid, in the forest at some point, just chilling and whatever. And Adonis, this pretty boy, hunter. Adonis was a hunter, but handsome, pretty boy, is going through the forest and all that. And um, Aphrodite's checking him out. Cupid, who's the baby, is all jealous. He has his little arrow, and somehow accidentally pricks Aphrodite with the arrow. So Aphrodite falls in love with pretty boy Adonis, and so she's fawning over Adonis. Now remember I told you about Persephone, who was um, Poseidon married her, had to come, and then she had to come
Yeah.
back to her at
Yeah.
six
Yeah.
months, blah blah blah, whatever. So Persephone is also in the underworld, and she's checking out Adonis. So now the two are going for Adonis, and Aphrodite's side man, I think his name was Ares or something. He was also a hunter. Got jealous that his chick Aphrodite was checking out Adonis, so he got some wild boar to kill Adonis, and whilst what do you call it? Whilst Aphrodite's watching, yeah. So he the wild boar just gores him right there in front of her. So she goes to the body, cradles him, and Adonis dies in her arms. And she takes leaves from olive trees and lays it on the body. So when you look at like even the Romans adopted this. When you look at like Julius Caesar, he has the little thing that they wear like a tiara type of thing. So that's where that comes from. It became like some symbolic thing for reverence. So using the olive leaves as your um,
Crown.
yeah, kind of like a crown. Yeah, so that's where that comes from. Aphrodite putting that on Adonis's corpse to bury him and all that, and that went on to that. But Persephone, her whole plan was, all right, you Aphrodite, you're digging this guy. You just wait till he dies, and he's all gonna be mine. So that's Aphrodite.
Okay, so why is Fisher linking that to me? It doesn't make.
Well, so Aphrodite is the goddess of beauty.
How?
Aphrodite is the goddess of beauty. Someone else mentioned that in the comments too
Oh,
about you.
me?
Yeah, someone else said Aphrodite
Oh,
about you.
I don't know.
Hey, see, I keep track of all these things, and
Oh.
I keep track of all that.
Let me shut it up